Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. We are very happy to have come to America. At the invitation of some devotees, when we are in America, we should like to teach you something about the system of meditation taught at the Pa Auk Meditation Forest Meditation Center. It is based upon instructions found in the Bali Buddhist text in Visuddhimagga, the path of purification. We believe that meditation taught in the Bali Buddhist text is the same as the meditation practiced by the Buddha himself and taught by him to his disciples during his lifetime. Why meditate? First, we should ask ourselves, why did the Buddha teach meditation, or what is the purpose of meditation? The purpose of meditation is to attain Nibbana. Nibbana is the cessation of mentality and materiality. To reach Nibbana, therefore, we must completely destroy both wholesome mental formations or wholesome karmas rooted in greed, non-anger, and non-delusion, and unwholesome mental formations rooted in greed, anger, and delusion, all of which produce new rebirth, aging, sickness, and death. If we destroy them totally with the path knowledge, then we will have realized Nibbana. In other words, Nibbana is release and freedom from the suffering of the round of rebirth and the cessation of rebirth, aging, sickness, and death. We are all subject to the suffering of rebirth, aging, sickness, and death. And so, to free ourselves from the many forms of suffering, we need to meditate. Since we wish to be free from all suffering, we must learn how to meditate in order to attain Nibbana. What is meditation? So, what is meditation? Meditation consists of samatha and vipassana meditation, which must both be based upon moral conduct of body and speech. In other words, meditation is the development and perfection of the Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path is right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Right view, the Buddha called vipassana right view. And the path right view. Right view and right thought are together called the training of wisdom. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood are together called the training of morality. Right effort, right mindfulness, and the right concentration together are called the training of concentration. Which is samatha meditation? The Noble Eightfold Path. Now let us look a little bit more at each of the 8 petals of the Noble Eightfold Path. The first petal is right view, samma ditthi. What is right view? Right view constitutes of 4 kinds of knowledge. the insight knowledge of the Noble Truth of Suffering, which is the 5 aggregates of clinging. The insight knowledge of the Noble Truth of the origin of suffering, which discerns the causes for the 5 aggregates of clinging. In other words, it is the insight knowledge of dependent origination. Number 3, the realization and knowledge of the causation of suffering, cessation of suffering, which is the cessation of the 5 aggregates of clinging, Nibbana. Number 4, the knowledge of the path, the knowledge of the noble path leading to the cessation and suffering, cessation of suffering, which is the way of practice leading to the realization of Nibbana, the Noble Eightfold Path. The second factor of the Noble Eightfold Path is right thought. What is right thought? Right thought is the fourfold. Applying thought to the object of the Noble Truth of Suffering, which is the 5 aggregates of clinging. Applying thought to the object of the Noble Truth of the origin of suffering, which is the causes for the 5 aggregates of clinging. Applying thought to the object of the Noble Truth of the cessation of suffering, which is Nibbana. Applying thought to the object of Noble Truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering, which is the Noble Eightfold Path. Thus, right thought applies the mind to the object of the truth of suffering, the 5 aggregates of clinging, in right view, understands it as it really is. These two factors work together to apply the mind to each of the 4 noble truths, and to understand them since they work together in this way. They are called the training of wisdom. The third factor of the Noble Eightfold Path is right speech. Right speech is the abstaining from lying, slander, harsh speech, and useless talk. The fourth factor of the Noble Eightfold Path is right action. Right action is to abstain from killing, from theft, and from sexual misconduct. The fifth factor of the Noble Eightfold Path is right livelihood. Right livelihood is to abstain from abstaining a living by wrong speech or wrong action, such as killing, stealing, or lying. Holy people, it includes to abstain from the 5 types of wrong trade in weapon, human beings, animals for slaughter, the intoxicants and poisons. The 3 factors of right speech, right action, and right livelihood are called the training of morality. The 6th factor of the Noble Eightfold Path is right effort. Right effort is also of 4 kinds. The effort to prevent the arising of unwholesome dhammas that have not yet arisen. The right effort to remove unwholesome states that have already arisen. The effort to remove the arising of wholesome states that have not yet arisen. The effort to increase wholesome states that have already arisen. In order to develop these 4 types of right effort,